Today I'm going to explain how to make all content enabled. This is an important part for this because if it's not enabled, a student can't access it and you don't even realize that they can't. So first thing, go through all the assessments and so forth, trying to find the blue icons. Well, now keep in mind, there are some blue icons in the Get Started. So remember I was saying in an earlier video, there's a plagiarism pledge. Make sure you click on this and see at the bottom when you go to edit, if the icon is actually highlighted. This button right here has to be, and this button has to be. So this means students can enable, meaning they can submit it, and this one means that it has to be published. So these two have to be highlighted. Keep that in mind throughout your journey of making sure your assessments are all properly ready to go. So now the next thing you want to also look at is going through the course and looking at other things like the Schoology right here. See, unfortunately, this one says submissions disabled, so enabled. And oh, there was also another button I wanted to point out. This green button should be highlighted, so it always should be on too. Now we are going to go through the assessments and do the same thing. So under Unit 1, go to the right gear, edit. The submission has to be enabled, and it's a green icon, and we're good. Courses, due dates, and so forth, you have to put in when's the course is live. That's something to look at. There's an easier way to do that when you go to Gradebook and you go to bulk edit by clicking on this button right here. And then you can start changing things. Now I've tried this green button right here where they're all checked. Unfortunately, it doesn't change. So you'll have to go through and change that through each assignment and making sure it is highlighted. Of course, the training period won't look like that in a live course. And the due dates, I would encourage you to have your actual page up where your timeline is, and that will help you to determine what due dates you want to put in. And also change your categories for that too. We'll talk about that in another future video, explaining how that's done. So keep in mind, you're looking for the blue icon and the little pencil page to actually make sure it's enabled for submission and enabled and published. Any questions on that? Don't hesitate to let us know.